Hello and welcome back to Hedron Alignment. My name is Zach, and today I'll be doing a deck tech on the modern deck Odd Nauseam. So Odd Nauseam is a combo deck, which is my choice deck at FNMs, and in my opinion, it is one of the best combo decks in modern right now. So Odd Nauseam runs mainly around these cards. Odd Nauseam, of course, Spoils of the Vault, Phyrexian Unlife, and Angel's Grace. You basically play either Unlife or Angel's Grace, and then drop Odd Nauseam to draw your entire deck. You use Spoils of the Vault just to dig for Odd Nauseam or anything else you need at the time. All these cards are 4 of in this deck, except for Spoils, which the deck only uses 3 of. You can also use Odd Nauseam and Spoils of the Vault if you're in a bit of a tricky situation and you need to dig to Angel's Grace or Phyrexian Unlife or anything you really need at the time. So, once you have your entire deck in your hands, you can use Laboratory Maniac and Lightning Storm. You can cast these using Simian Spirit Guides or if you have any open mana at the time. Lightning Storm is a bit of a weird card, so I'm going to just read it off to you and I'm going to explain it. So Lightning Storm reads, Lightning Storm deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. Discard a land card, put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm. You may choose a new target for it. Any player may use this ability, but only if Lightning Storm is on the stack. This is a weird card. When I first saw it, I had no idea what it was doing. But basically what you're doing is you're discarding a land, and because you have your entire deck in your hand, you can discard all your lands. And so you're adding a load of counters onto it, then you get the extra 3 damage, which really isn't doing that much, and then you just blast them in the face for lethal. Laboratory Maniac reads, if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. And so this is very different to Lightning Storm. They're both 3-drops, so you can drop it with Simian Spirit Guides if you have an open blue, or if you're able to get a blue. And you have to have your entire deck in your hand, and then you have to be able to play a cantrip. So it's a much harder combo, or it's a much harder card to play off of, and so I prefer to play Lightning Storm instead. So, I know what you're thinking. How do you expect to get all this mana early on? Modern is usually a 4-turn format. So to answer this question, I give you 4 Lotus Blooms and 4 Pentad Prisms. Lotus Bloom, if you don't know the card, is basically a suspend 3 Black Lotus, which on turn 4, if you get it down first turn, is amazing because it is a Black Lotus. And if you get multiples of these down first turn, then you'll have so many Black Lotuses, you have so much mana, and you'll just be able to combo off if you have the right cards. Pentad Prism is actually my preferred card over Lotus Bloom, even though it doesn't give you as much mana. It also gives you the variety of colors of mana, and it also stocks it up, and you can use it for many other things. So, to get all these cards for the combo and ramping your mana, you're of course going to need some cantrips. So the deck normally uses 4 of both Serum Visions and Sleight of Hand. The deck also has 2 Pact of Negations to prevent any pesky counters, and I like to run 1 Slaughter Pact to counter Eidolon of Rhetoric, Spellskite, and anything else that really screws with the deck. So now we get to lands. The deck runs 4 of each of these lands except for the Plains and the Temple of Enlightenment, where there's only 2 for each. The deck uses Temples instead of Shocks for the Scry aspect. Also, funnily enough, Odd Nauseam doesn't use Fetches and Shock lands. It instead uses the Fast lands, Seachrome Coast, and Darkslick Shores, because we nearly always want to go off by turn 4, and having 3 turns of straight-up dual lands is pretty freaking awesome. For the situation of not having the right color combos for mana, there's an inclusion of 4 Gemstone Mines just to make sure there is, and we always get the right mana. So that's the main deck done, and now I'm just going to show you some of my sideboard picks. Odd Nauseam is a really nice modern deck choice for someone who doesn't want to kill their wallet, but still wants to do well at FNM and more competitive tournaments. The total cost for the deck is actually less than $500, and at my last check, it was around $430. So I hope you enjoyed this deck tech, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like. If you actually want to see this deck in action, we have 2 gameplay videos with it on our channel that will be in the description.